Welcome to number one sports broadcast. Welcome to number one sports podcast.
Forever.
Today we have our host, Roey.
Am I hosting?
You're the host now.
Oh,
Yep,
wow.
go ahead.
Changed the name and now you're the host.
Yep.
Wait, you changed the name?
Ask us a question right now.
Balls, but I'm kind of looking for jobs right now.
Yep.
So now it's like Fart and Friends.
No, it's number one sports podcast.
Forever.
Forever?
Forever.
Yeah.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're recording, right?
Yeah, we're recording.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love sports. Do you like sports?
Dude, sports are great. Ask us a question. You're the host.
Yeah, that was a question. I asked you
I love
a
sports.
question.
Sports is so good.
What's your favorite sport, Jesse?
I think it's football. I think it's football because I like seeing big men slam into other big men and causing them intense pain. What about you, Roy?
I like watching people put their lives like at risk
Okay.
for short-term gain.
Yeah, same.
So I also love football.
Very cool. It's a
I
very
like
cool
watching
thing to do.
people make lots of money and then
MMA would be they'd be putting their
I forgot that
lives
was
even
one.
more at risk for shorter term game because they don't get paid as much.
well,
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh my
Just something to
god.
think about.
Yeah,
Maybe
what?
switching what sports you like.
Hey, Dana White, this is number one sports podcast forever, and we're asking you to fucking pay your fighters more.
Yeah, so they can kill other men.
Yeah, dude. Jake Paul, Logan Paul. I'm the host of this, but I
Yeah.
don't understand why we're in makeup. Grant, you said it's because we're clowns?
We're clowns.
We're
And
clowns?
Are
it's
you sure it's
Halloween
not
soon.
whiteface?
Yeah, I feel like this is whiteface.
Is this
It's not
whiteface?
And if it were, that'd be fine because we're white.
Can you turn me out?
Well,
Well, are Jews white?
oh,
Isn't
do
that
we-
like a big debate?
Is that there? We go. Thank you. Is that a
And you're
thing?
topping out.
Okay,
yeah,
never mind.
A lot of people think that I'm a white guy, but actually I'm Semitic white passing.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Tell us more, Roy.
Well, I'm debatably a white guy. I'm like white asterisk.
Yeah.
Because I'm white, but people are racist to me, but I have systematic advantages.
Do one white thing right now.
I'm the host. You do
He's
one
on
white
a
thing.
podcast. That's a pretty good start.
Okay.
It's kind of a honk thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Check and mate.
Yo, fuck you, dude. There are a lot of great black podcasts out there.
There are, but they typically have like some type of.
White
Theme.
producer.
No, that's not what I was going to say.
Jewish
It's like-
producer.
yeah, I retract my statement and I feel bad.
Yeah, you should feel bad.
I'm kind of upset that your makeup's the best, Grant. I feel like I think it's because we're all dry now. I think it's fine.
Or maybe I just have drier skin.
Could be.
You oily.
So,
fuckers.
Grant, have you always been gay, or is that a new development?
Why do you have to do this every time?
Oh, sorry, Ro. Have you?
Can we just have
Are
a
you gay now?
conversation?
Okay. Okay.
About sports?
All right. What's your favorite sport, Grant Moore?
I feel like, Roey, you watch marble races.
Marble races.
You seem like the type of guy who watches marble racing.
I agree.
I feel like you'd bet your house on a marble race.
Actually,
You seem mentally
lose.
unstable enough to bet in some type of daughter's college fund on a marble racing event.
It's
You
like-
know about marble racing?
yeah, it's when you race marbles.
All right, genius. But you know there's like a professional marble racing league
No
That's
way.
sick.
that people gamble on.
That's so
Is it
sick.
televised?
Yeah, it's called like Major League Marbles or something.
One of my
MLM.
favorite sports that I'm watching right now. I've been like addicted to watching Major League Cornhole. And it's so
Very
funny.
different from Major League Cornholing.
Do the
like-
guys have like gloves on to get super into it?
Dude, they're drinking beers. They've got
yeah.
fingerless gloves. They're all like fat and sad.
Your sport is bad if the gloves are fingerless.
Yes. Yes.
I guess no fighting though. Those MMA guys.
Dude, the best part about it is the lingo, like the vernacular of
Awful.
of cornhole.
Like what?
Because okay, so if you get all 4 bags,
Yeah.
right? So it's you and your partner. So if
Right.
you get all 4 bags, Jesse Slayton has another 4-bagger.
Oh, no.
And then if I'm your partner and I get another 4-bagger,
Yeah.
then Jesse and Roey combined have a double 4-bagger. It's just not creative.
Not an 8-bagger.
Yeah.
Wow.
A double 4-bagger.
It's probably they stopped being able to count.
Yeah.
After they run out of this hand.
I've also been watching bowling a lot.
See, this is why I said the marbles thing, dude. You're weird.
Dude, oh my god, I love
a weird person.
bad sports, dude.
Yes.
Bowling is so lit. dude.
Bowling or bullying?
Do you physically like bowling? Like yourself?
I go bumpers.
So bad. I'm
Bumpers.
Bumpers
sorry.
are fun, dude. Bumpers are fun.
I like to throw it at the bumpers and just have like a ping pong.
I want the bowling ball to come back at me.
Yeah. Have you seen that video of that guy who throws himself down the thing?
Yeah.
And then gets hit immediately in the head with a ball. And then the machine, because his whole body he creates a strike.
Yeah.
And so the machine resets and pushes him in behind the gutter.
Yeah.
He disappears, and then a perfect 10-pin triangle comes up. It's so funny.
Have you seen the one where the guy just throws the bowling ball up and it just smashes through the floor? That guy's a legend,
Dude, who
dude.
doesn't love good old bowling hijinks? That's a good time.
What was that one video of the guy that like got a strike like in a really high match?
You don't know who you are. I am.
Yeah. You don't know who you are. I am.
Yeah, dude.
So
He probably
awesome,
went home
dude.
like, I fucking nailed that
Dude, he definitely
interaction.
went home and didn't have sex with his wife and had the best night's sleep.
Yeah, dude.
ever.
Yeah, he's like, I'm the fucking king. I'm the boss, dude.
Feels good to scream like that. Like
Yes.
it doesn't need to make sense. Like doing karaoke last night, just screaming whatever stupid girl song they were playing.
Yeah.
Is karaoke a sport?
It should
you
be.
can get sweaty though.
You
Oh,
You
yeah,
can get really
dude.
sweaty.
Yeah,
getting
You
into
also spend
karaoke.
$600 on 2 beers.
What are your go-to songs?
Is this a hinge date?
Yeah, is
What?
this a
That's a
hinge
very
date?
hinge datey
Yeah.
question.
Are you trying to
don't have
fuck
No, you're
us,
doing a good
Roey?
job
I don't
hosting.
have hinge.
You're doing a great
Oh,
job.
okay.
Yeah.
Yo, because you have a lady.
No, yeah, I have a lady.
Let's not bring her into this.
Yeah, no, I will. I'll talk about it even. I've been going as a sport. For sport, I've been going on her Tinder.
Yeah.
Like I downloaded a Tinder account under her name. And
Okay.
I've just been manipulating men.
Okay.
And, like giving them my phone number and just like, I'm probably gonna drive men to suicide.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah,
That's
no,
cool.
yeah.
They should kill themselves.
Yeah. Last night I had a guy wait for me outside the Starbucks at West 4th.
Dude,
I'm a menace, dude.
you're a bad guy.
No, but if you're like the things that I say to these men before I like give them my phone number, like
I know. You told me beforehand.
it's really it's not nice. Okay.
It is not. Okay, I got stood up last night. That's why I'm a little sensitive right now about this. I was standing outside of the Starbucks at West 4th for 4 hours.
Trying to fuck your girlfriend, Roey.
trying to bang some girl who
They-
said some horrific. No, but a girl did bail on me last night, and I was bummed.
Dude, oh, that was real. I thought that was.
No, that was no. I didn't. I wasn't the West 4th guy, obviously, but a girl did stand me up last night, and I'm sad now.
I feel like
You're bringing up my trauma.
I feel like your game is just really like.
It's atrocious.
Yeah. What is your line on Hinge?
How's Hinge treating you?
Oh no. You new around here?
Yeah, I was like, I have no idea. I mean, if their like bio gives me something, otherwise it's just like the whole premise is like you're hot.
Yeah.
So I ask how Hinge treating you, and honestly, like it starts a conversation of like, we bitch about Hinge, and then it can flow into something else where they eventually don't show up.
It can, but it won't.
It has, but it usually doesn't.
1 out of 5,000. It's funny that you treat Hinge like a small town, somebody coming through to get gas. How are you doing?
I should start treating it like I'm giving people side quests.
That's hilarious,
like
dude.
in like Red Dead Redemption or like Oblivion. or
That's
whatever,
awesome.
where I should just start tasking them with things. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, find me a bottle of potion, and I'll meet you here.
And give you 10 mana.
That might be
This
more
is why he
fun.
doesn't get laid. Dude. This is what's happening.
Yeah.
What a perfect example of why I don't get laid.
I feel
Yeah.
like your strat should be to just go to like Magic the Gathering tournaments and find like the one pretty girl that goes there that's just like nice and wholesome.
I know. I kind of like. I would like to do that. I like nice and wholesome.
Mm.
Because there's so much chaos in the rest of my life. But nice and wholesome would be fun.
Is there chaos in your life?
Yeah, just I think comedy's very chaotic. I think being unemployed is pretty chaotic.
I'm
So.
unemployed. I actually just got hired for a seasonal job.
Oh, so you're not unemployed,
Well,
and you're bragging.
I don't have the paperwork
Asshole.
confirmation yet, but I think I'm working at GameStop through Christmas.
Woo! Okay, that's bad. The fact that you have a seasonal contract with GameStop
Yeah.
is bananas.
Yeah.
Do you want like a
BANANAS.
Funko Pop?
Will it lead to
For
a,
$300?
No, I could give you a discount, and they're like $20.
Oh.
what is a Funko Pop?
It's like those dolls, and they all look the same. But like
Oh, they just have a big head and big eyes.
they have the big head, the big eyes, and it's like Thor or like
Yeah, those are
Dwayne
done.
Wade.
Yeah. I want like Funko Pops of us. So he would have a fucking vape attached to
Levels,
his.
testing the levels.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You would have probably a slur attached to yours.
No, I don't slur.
Oh, sorry.
I
You
don't
wouldn't have
slur.
a slur.
No, I
Sorry.
say wild things, but I don't.
You look
slur.
like we look like Pikachu.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, we're albino Pikachu.
Yeah.
Wait, what's your best like what we look like British men? Like what am I trying to say?
They look like dandies.
Cologne, yeah. What's your dandy? They
British,
talk like
isn't
this.
a British dandy? Isn't that
Oh.
like a thing?
What's a dandy?
Well, it feels homophobic, but I don't know if it is.
No.
But I think a British dandy is like a upper class like person that puts on like, wigs and makeup.
The idea of a gay.
declare. Oh. I think that's what they sound
That's
like.
not a British voice.
All right, what's yours?
Fucking, I just like the idea of like a gay British guy. It's like, I'm fucking here to suck some cock, innit? Fucking.
You only get cock to put in me mouth, eh?
I can do regional British accents.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm a fucking gay scouser. Wait, no, that's hold on. I'm fucking gay and I'm scouse. I fucking went out and got a book. I went in the library, got a book.
Is that like Paddy Pimbleton's region?
Yeah, Paddy Pimbleton.
Okay.
Oh, Paddy the baddie laddie. I'd fucking suck his cock. That's how they do.
I don't like it.
It's
All right, Grant, you got to respond.
I do like the fucking Carl Ritchie stuff, and I fucking pumpish but fucking bluegrass at the same time. But I don't want to add the gay element. It doesn't seem necessary if we're just doing accents. Why can't we just do the accent?
I'm a gay Australian man.
What?
What?
I mean, they exist. I guess.
I like
You
how
wanna
you only go with the gay versions of every accent. Your gay Asian is impressive.
You know what
I
though?
don't have a gay Asian voice.
What's good
Not
is
yet.
that you're not like femming it up. You're just saying you're gay and then
Well, you
doing
know-
a regular accent.
Not all gay guys are feminine.
Exactly.
I'm
That's
here to break stereotypes and advertise my
good.
didgeridoo for sucking.
I put a didgeridoo in my didgeridoo. Bad. Bad thing. That made no sense.
You guys are so good.
Clip
at
it.
jokes.
hmm
Clip it. Hey everyone.
All right, what's your favorite conspiracy theory? Because I know you have a lot.
Oh man, there's some really dumb ones, dude.
Oh, do you remember the flat Earth one I sent you, where there was like that whole map of all the funny like things
Oh,
outside of the crust of the Earth?
Please,
One of them was
please
the
remind
land
me.
of the mermaids.
Yeah, the land of the mermaids.
that was on the
That's
second
better.
layer. And another one was Asgard,
It's all true.
and it was the guy who was like, Marvel, Guardians of the Galaxy, it's all true.
Yeah, I like when people have a conspiracy theory and then use it to just be the foundation for their baseless beliefs. Like, yeah, there's a flat Earth, and everyone's like, all right, and he's like, okay, Asgard is real,
Right.
and you're like, that somehow got dumber than flat Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's levels
They
to
use
it.
it to. It's like they use it to open the door.
My girlfriend really believes that all the Kanye West drama going on right now, like DEFCON 3 on Jewish people, she thinks that it's all orchestrated by Kris Kardashian,
What?
like the mom.
Oh.
Wait, but he's saying those things.
No, yeah, but she thinks it's a PR stunt orchestrated by Kim Kardashian's mother.
What is
That's
the
not-
what is the base of this? I
the
mean,
base
it could
of it
be a
is that
thing.
she's nuts and a woman.
Checks
My
out.
girlfriend, not the
Oh,
Kardashian.
your girlfriend. Okay,
Yeah, no, she's just like, I know that this is true.
I mean,
but she has no
Base in it?
base in it.
It's
What-
just
what is her
It's
evidence?
intuitive.
She just feels that way.
Yeah, and that's how conspiracy
that
theories
is
work.
that is how conspiracy
It's-
theories.
it's-
I'm on board.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about the Kardashians, like, why are the Kardashians what they are? It's because they've just been like marketing themselves
Screwing
for
black
like.
men.
True, but they didn't do that for a while. They started with a white man, then they turned
No,
into
no,
a
no.
white
They
lady.
started, that's how Kim K got
Yeah,
big.
Ray J.
Was the Ray J.
She fucked Ray J.
And the sex tape?
Yeah. Have you watched it?
I think I watched it when I was young. I wasn't
It's
pretty impressed.
fine.
It's
It's
not.
mid.
It's got bad
fine.
quality,
It's
right?
mid.
Yeah,
They
I mean,
should
it's a
ask us to
sex
produce
tape.
it.
It was probably good sex, which is why the sex tape is bad.
Yeah, and they said like they were.
Oh, wow, that's so smart.
Exactly.
Do you guys watch porn?
Yes.
I haven't in a week,
Oh my god.
Damn, dude, that's impressive.
and I haven't even.
Wow.
In a week?
Yeah.
How
Dude,
are you
that's not
keeping it
good.
together, dude?
I've been touching Roy's knee a lot with my knee.
Well, he's touching his balls, so I think that this might work.
Are you a squeenger?
What the fuck are you talking about?
You squeenge a lot?
You a
What's
squinge guy?
squeeging?
Squeenge is like a squeenger is someone who like regardless of the setting will just fully grab their whole package and like squeenge it out like a towel.
What?
Yeah.
Squeenge?
Yeah.
Squeenge?
Squinge, yeah.
Squeenge.
Squinge.
What are you not getting about this?
Dude, why don't you understand it?
Pick up.
Pick. Come on.
Stay
Come on.
You're with the big boys now.
Comedy's funny. Comedy's quick.
You're in the big leagues.
Yes.
Squeenge. It's a thing that we just made up because my friend was a chronic squeenger. Like, you'd be talking to him, and he would just, in his hands in his pants, base to tip, squeenge his whole wonk out.
Dude.
And so we'd be like, you're squeenging. And then we started counting his squeenges in front of him. And that made him not do it anymore because we shamed him.
That's fair enough.
And it became a game. And because he's more competitive than he is a squeenger, so he started counting ours. And then we would like review at the end of every week who the top squeenger was, and they lost. And then he totally stopped doing it to the point where we were doing it more than him.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
I like my favorite part of this, though, is that Grant was like, hey, are you this thing that I made up with my friends 6 years ago?
Yeah.
2, 3.
I knew the entire... you could see it in his eyes, dude.
Yeah, but you know it now.
You have beautiful eyes, Grant.
Stop it.
Ah, they're right.
I haven't come in a week.
guys have
can't say things like that to me.
Dude, you gotta come, dude. You gotta come. I'm gonna be real with you.
You gots to.
You gotta, man.
Yeah, but I've heard that like semen retention, like it will help me wake up at 4:30 a.m. and grind.
And have you?
No.
Okay. So.
But I just started retaining my
for a week, dude. 1 day for me, and I'm fucking bussing, dude.
Cool.
I had a not jizz for 48 hours. Because I sold
That's
my
so
jizz.
unimpressive.
I sold my jizz to science.
Whoa.
Do you guys know Sarah Adelman?
For Sarah Adelman.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it because I had taken like creatine.
Oh, you fucking pussy! Just natural
I'm trying to get
muscles.
Huge.
You're so tiny.
Oh, because you
I'm not tiny. I'm muscular. I have abs.
You're slender.
And I have.
Show your abs to the camera.
I drank
Show
last night.
us
I'm
your
bloated.
butt cheeks, dude.
No, I don't have butt cheeks.
You're such a menace, Jesse.
I'm just trying to get the people going.
Wait, so I donated my jizz to science, and I didn't jack off for 2 days, and it was the funniest.
Why did you not have to jack off for 2 days?
Because
sperm count. Sperm count.
You need to like build up the jizz in your balls.
Oh.
Yeah, and then like you need to make sure that your sperm count is optimal, so you don't for at least 2 days.
Okay.
And it was like the worst experience of my life because I woke up that morning and like I left my apartment and I was horned up, dude. I was like so horny. I like left my apartment. I was like, I'm so fucking ready. And then on my way there, thank you. There was a baby bird that was injured, fell out of a tree, and I just went, oh, baby bird, oh. And then I was like, what can I do to help this baby bird? And I felt so helpless, and I was
scared.
so sad because I was like, fuck, like I can't stay here and help this bird. I need to go sell my jizz for money. And then I was like, oh, I need to leave. And I was like so sad. And then I was thinking about how like even if I didn't have to leave, I don't have the know-how of how to help this bird anyway. And I just felt so useless and sad. And it just totally like dehorned me. And I was so like not horny at all, and I was like just so sad about this. It was the cutest bird ever.
I am so glad that's how that story
I
went.
fully expected you.
I was like, he's gonna fuck the bird.
No,
He's gonna do something gross and weird to this bird.
No, I'm
he's
a
gonna
normal
somehow
person.
get aroused by this bird.
I'm a normal person.
Yeah, thank you
and
for
then,
not.
Okay, but wait. So speaking of getting aroused, right? Then my mom called me,
that's not a good segue.
And I was like, Mom, I told you what I'm doing today.
Wow, you told her. You have a very open relationship with your mom.
No.
Okay.
But she was like, what are you doing tomorrow? I was like, selling my jizz.
Squanch.
Oh,
see, I knew you were a squancher.
Dude.
Fuck, my balls itched.
Yeah, that's why you squeenge, dude.
Squanch.
It's all made up.
It's all the same.
No, my mom, she called me, and I was like, don't talk to me right now. I will call you later.
Yeah.
And then I hang up.
I've got to come, Mom.
I'm so scared that I'm going to think about my mom or this baby bird or both because you go in this room.
Because it's like, don't think about it. You already sat, and then it's like white elephant.
It was super rough.
Yeah.
But then you get to the room, and it's like the saddest room ever.
It's like a sterile environment,
right?
It's
a sterile environment. There's one couch. There's 2 porno magazines. One of them is a Thai gangbang magazine.
Whoa.
And then the other one is gay. And those are the 2 options.
Those are very, very different
You know what's
options.
even funnier? Someone's in charge of that.
I feel like it was a woman who was like, I don't know, like was just guessing,
Yeah.
or it's a freak doctor.
Yeah, all the people that work there are like fat old women.
Oh, so they just had no idea. They're like, what do they watch?
And
What do they look
There's
at?
one.
But you can use your phone, right?
Yeah, I totally did. There was no
Yeah.
Wi-Fi, which is bullshit because I had to
Whoa.
pay.
Well,
for,
you
like,
had to
for
use
the
data.
I had to use data.
Damn. So really, you only made like $70.
Dude, the funniest part was my girlfriend was like, "Hey, like, let me know if you like want me to send you any pictures." And I was like, "As if." I was like, "Get over
Dude,
yourself."
I never
dude.
understand that because like, there's so many other pictures on the phone.
Not mine.
No, like Pornhub. Like if you're
yeah,
on,
yeah.
As if I
Yeah.
would want to see your body.
I get you, Squanch.
That's
Fuck, damn
like,
it.
this is why we did this to Brian, is he was a fucking squeenger, and you're a squenger, and I knew that. I knew that from your just general.
That is
aura.
so
My
funny,
demeanor.
though, dude. Why would I want to see your body, girlfriend that I love and adore?
Well, let's not go that far. We don't know that.
I do love and adore her.
Well, now we know that.
Yeah,
Perfect. That's
Now,
good.
girlfriend that I love and adore.
You just don't want to
Yeah.
put love into someone's mouth.
Oh, sorry.
You know?
Yeah, like a dick.
No, but it's also like I don't want to associate her image with this sterile, naughty environment.
Yeah.
Dude, I got jizz on the couch.
I think
I got jizz on the couch.
I think that couch has accepted its fate.
No,
Yeah.
but I was like, oh fuck, and I like wiped it.
How do you shoot it into the like one of those
There's
pee
like a little
things?
That's
cup,
a great
but then
question.
I got some on my hand,
Yeah, and,
and
you
then
just
I like,
wiped it.
and
on-
I like put my hand down on the couch to like get up,
yeah.
and then I just saw like a glob of jizz on that,
Hey.
and I assumed it was mine. I hope it was mine.
It could have been not yours though.
It's like green.
'Cause it wasn't. There's like there, and there's like a leg rest, and it wasn't on the leg rest. It was
Mm.
on like the arm of the chair.
Uh-huh.
So I was either like, it's either from my hand.
Oh, if it's on the arm, dude, that could be someone else's.
So it's either from my hand and I put it on there,
Most likely.
or someone just like fucking 90 degrees upwards just shot their semen up in the air.
Someone shotgunning
and
their
then it just,
jizz.
like yeah, and just like
and it rained everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude,
Gas
but, I mean,
leaks.
that's possible if they had been retaining for a while.
it's
Mm.
super possible.
But
But
I also think that has more to do with like your pelvic floor strength than actually retaining your semen.
your pelvic floor.
Like the shooting out, the how fucking I have no idea what I'm talking about, but I think
You're right.
I think that the length or distance with which you throw your load comes from your pelvic floor's strength. Like, you know, when you Kegel,
Yeah.
I'm doing it right now, you are exercising your pelvic floor. Like if you were to Kegel a lot, that's what will make the ejaculate
Can men do
ejaculate.
Kegels?
Yeah,
Is
you're
it
Kegling
Kegel?
right now.
Is it Kegel? Kegel?
Kegel.
What, you just squeeze your butthole?
You squeeze your butthole, but you also squeeze like your whole
Gooch.
gooch and your like, and then you
Wow.
hold for 3 seconds. And you take a break. If you do that 10 times a day, I think it helps with.
Pooping.
I think it helps with pooping and core.
Yo, I started fucking squatting on the toilet. I started taking like a garbage can and putting it under my feet.
It's
and
it's
putting-
good, right?
Oh my
and garbage
God.
can.
Yeah, and I just put my feet up on the garbage can
Yeah.
or like a laundry basket or
Yeah.
like whatever I had.
He DIY'd squatty potty.
Dude,
Right.
I DIY'd squatty potty.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't support that fucking abusive corporation.
Is
I
it
It's
an
good
abusive
stuff, though.
do it
corporation?
myself.
Is it an abusive corporation?
I don't fucking know.
Okay. Well, you never.
It's a corporation. I'm.
That's
Oh, yeah.
true.
Fight the power.
Oh yeah.
Fight the power.
Praise Mao.
Mm-hmm. No.
Zaydong.
No. I mean, yeah, for the TikTok.
A lot of
algorithm,
people love
praise
Mao now, dude. A
Who
lot
loves
of,
Mao?
Twitter communists.
Really?
Yeah, they love Mao.
Even
Why?
with the whole Uyghur thing?
Well, that was pre-Mao. Well, no, that's post-Mao.
Oh, sorry. That was what I just did was racist. I was
It
confusing
wasn't
him with,
racist.
with
it was
Xi Jinping.
historically- That's not.
I think I
You
just
know
made
what?
a
You know
mistake.
what? Sure. You know what? No, it was racist.
No, I made a
Yeah,
mistake.
He was
yeah.
being
You
racist.
heard it here
It was
first.
just a
Graham Moore's
mistake.
racist, and we're
No,
gonna
no,
edit
And,
that way.
and a white guy.
Oh,
I'm a clown.
nice,
I'm a
nice,
clown.
nice.
What's actually funny is that none of us are actually white.
What do you mean?
Well, we're wearing whiteface, but under the whiteface, we're in other races.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure that Jesse's like a black guy.
You'll never know.
I'm almost positive he is.
Jesse wears whiteface every day.
Yeah. To
And
try
then
and get
he's just
ahead in
wearing
society.
another layer of whiteface.
Yeah.
Have you seen the
Whitefaceception.
SNL bit? Who was it? It was
Keaton Thompson.
Huh? No, it wasn't Keaton Thompson. It was mustache. Eddie Murphy. Was he on SNL?
He was.
Yeah. So
Like
I
one
think
of
it
the
was.
first
I think
crews.
it was Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
And he puts on whiteface, and he's like, I am going to experience the world as a white man. And it's like, he's like, goes and buys a newspaper from the store. And then it's just him. Like there were black people in the store, and he like gives the guy money, and then the black people leave the store, and it's just him, and then like the white, like cashier,
Okay.
and then he goes, "What are you giving me money for? Just take it, dude. We're white." And then he like goes on the bus, and like once the black people get off on the bus at what's the stop in Central Park where it's like it cuts off Central? It's like Harlem, and then there's like. It's on the whatever.
I don't think it's relevant.
No.
To the story.
Okay. It's fine. Anyway, it's good to be white. That's the point.
Did you guys hear about Mao Zedong's harem?
He had a harem?
He had a harem of
Seems like everybody with power eventually has a harem.
But he had a harem when he had like no teeth.
He had no teeth?
That's because he died super old. His teeth were falling out. His harem was made of like 14-year-olds, dude.
Yeah, dude, Gandhi got beaches from like 13-year-olds too.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure they're all petties.
Wasn't his whole thing that he was like, I can withstand the temptation of a 13-year-old woman?
Yeah, that's what he said. But then he would like sleep in the same bed with them, and, like jacuzzi with them.
That's so awesome.
Yeah. He's like, I'm withstanding it, but every now and then.
I mean,
Dude, you
again, I just kind of heard that in passing.
You know the age of consent in Japan is 13.
No.
I'm dead ass.
Holy shit.
I'm dead ass right now.
That scares me that you're just Googling global ages of consent.
Where do I need to move?
You're like one of those guys who like knows every capital, but instead you know every country's age of consent.
Yeah, Peru, it's 15. Not bad.
Pass. Is there any country where it's older than 18?
That's a great point.
I think the age of consent should be raised. I'm dead ass.
Okay, I've had this theory for a while. I think that because of how like mentally stunted everyone is now, because of like they're not, leaving the house, they're not experiencing life as much, they're getting the same ideas over and over again on their phone. Everyone is like 2 to 3 ages behind.
Yeah.
And so from that, I think that like I don't think a 25-year-old should be able to have sex with an 18-year-old.
No, not at all, dude. An 18-year-old.
Hey,
wrong.
I told you that in confidence.
Well,
When I was 18,
I'm bringing it all out.
When I was 18, I was doing whippets in the fridge at Bear Burger. I should not have been able to have consensual sex.
Yeah, but you only stopped that a day ago.
Yeah, we picked you up.
Now's what changed.
Yeah. Now that there's a mic in front of you. All right, sure. It'd be funny if the consent rules were like complicated somewhere else. Like they had to be 18. They had to have one like peg leg.
I think it should be roaming. I literally think it should be half your age plus 7 globally.
That's funny.
I think that
What
should
about
be a
when you're
global
15?
law. When you're
Squatch.
Fuck.
But that works when you're 15 because half of 15 is 7.5, right? And then you do another 7 and you're right back to 14 and a half.
Whoa.
So it goes up correctly with the age numbers.
That's
the
genius.
disparities get larger the older you get, but then you're working with an older set of people.
You know, actually, you did say something. I would love to talk about the age of consent and forever.
Yeah.
Stance. Not that it should be lowered. That
You
it
should be
raised.
higher.
It
The
should
age
be
of consent
higher.
should be higher.
If you have sex with 18-year-olds, you're a pig.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yucky.
Like literally, they are children, dude.
Yeah, they're babies.
I'm 24. I can barely remember to fucking brush my teeth in the morning.
I don't think
trust
anybody
me.
should be having sex with you.
Yeah.
In fact, if you're Roey's girlfriend, thank you.
You're a good woman.
Okay,
She's
good
very
lady.
sweet, by the way.
Very sweet.
I
Very
love
funny.
her.
Very sweet.
I love her so
Very
much.
cool.
Yeah.
I normally don't talk about her on podcasts.
What's her
but
address?
this is
But
a
we're
safe
being
space.
nice about it. Dude,
Bed-Stuy?
I have to.
No. I meditate this
What's gonna
one.
happen to his girlfriend's friend who watches the show?
Yeah, the one girl
person
that watches the show.
Yeah. She'll show up like, hi.
What the fuck was I gonna say? I was gonna say
It was going off of the age of consent.
No, it was going off of the
Or it was
thing that you said
pivoting.
about phones.
Yeah.
I actually do think that people are super mentally stunted
Yeah.
right now, and I'm
Uh-huh.
very interested in that.
Yeah, of
Like,
course they are.
the thing you were saying about everyone getting the same ideas through the algorithm.
Yeah.
The algorithm's like flattening people out.
Yeah, they're
That's
becoming
such a
boring.
good point, dude.
Yeah, people are not like it's like there have always been like archetypes that people have like followed.
Yeah.
And like, oh, I'm this kind of person, I'm that kind of person.
Mm-hmm.
But now like the archetype is reinforced by the algorithm. So now it's like, hello, I am soccer loving guy. I love Messi and Ronaldo. Beep boop, beep boop. And it's like
That's all they are.
It's insane.
I don't know. Is that just because that's who they just define themselves online, but then when you talk to those people, they have other ways of going about things, or is it just like because it caters to the hyper specific and the niche, right?
Yeah.
And so that's just what they do online. But then if you actually sit down with those people, because it's like a lot of people are fucking communists from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And on the rare occasion that you're one-on-one with them, you can usually have I think anybody you can have a conversation
Well, that's
with.
because they've done drugs, and they're cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, communists from Brooklyn are actually some of my favorite people.
Right, but their identities online.
Yeah.
If you were to just interact with them online, you would not be saying that.
But I put communists in Brooklyn like a step above like TikTok girls. Or, like, TikTok guys.
Yeah. At least
Hands
the other
down.
ones read.
Yeah. No, yeah. It's
but
like
the
a
TikTok
big
girls are
difference.
also like they're riding a trend that pays them.
Yes. Yes.
So it's like they're all they're doing is being hot
Yeah.
and dancing.
Yeah.
They're literally like they're doing a very communist thing, which is like low input
Yeah. Oh, wow.
community,
Wow.
and then there's a capital side that is high
fascinating, dude.
yield. But like they are just doing what they like for the spirit of it, and then getting money off.
You
of
asked
that.
me. You asked me my favorite conspiracy theory. This is one of them.
Okay.
Okay. This is a literary reference, and I know that you're fucking really stupid. So I need you to keep up. Okay. So there's a.
I love it when my friends are mean to each other.
So
I can't wait for you to reference fucking Sam I Am. dude.
Okay,
Yeah,
so in Clifford the dog, Clifford goes to Paris. Sorry, go. What's the literary
Okay,
reference?
so there's a short story. There's a short story. It's very famous. It's called Harrison Bergeron. Have you heard of it?
I've heard of it, but I'm not
Okay.
gonna pretend like I've read
So
it.
Harrison Bergeron is about a society where when certain people have certain strengths or advantages,
Yeah.
like the government or the powers that be like nerf them. So it's like if you're a beautiful person, right, then you have like a bag on your face.
Okay.
Right? And if you're like very athletic, then you have to wear like weights on your feet so that you can't like run faster than
That you get
everyone.
stronger.
Well, it doesn't make sense.
Okay.
It's, people that read
Sorry,
and
right.
write literature are idiots, and they should all die. Literature is an art form for the fucking. I'm a comedian, and we're self-indulgent, indulgent assholes.
Yeah.
People that do literature literally should all kill themselves, and you can quote me on that.
Okay.
Anyway, about this literature that I
Okay.
read,
That you like.
it wasn't that good, but anyway. What it was for smart people, the handicap for smart people, was that every like 15 to 30 seconds, there would be like a loud ringing sound in their ears.
Oh.
They're like, "Ee!" And then it would like interrupt their ability to form a full thought
Oh my god.
and to like think deeply.
Whoa.
So what I think that TikTok
That's what TikTok is.
What
Yeah,
TikTok
whoa.
is.
Oh, dude, I love this.
Yeah, so TikTok, what it is that it barrages you with so many different ideas that are like half baked, like not full concepts.
Yeah.
That like you don't have the ability to like think deeply or to form coherent thoughts, and that's not
That's
true
so
for everyone
interesting.
because some people are using TikTok to like fully fly and
But they're
soar.
specializing.
Yeah,
They're focusing. They're focusing on one thing.
yeah,
Right.
That's why like Reddit communities are so hardcore. Like that Wall Street Bets thing is that those people. That's what they do.
Oh my
is
god,
that thing.
dude! I went in on GameStop like during the pandemic, and it was the only emotion that I felt every day was just watching GameStop just go like, whoa!
Did you sell at the right time? Or
Dude,
did
do you want to hear how much money I made on GameStop?
Yes.
Yeah.
1 cent.
you?
1 cent. So, because I like multiplied my money by like 4 times, and it's just. And then I was like, oh fuck, shit, and I got out with 1 cent.
What a fucking ride, dude.
Dude, it was insane.
I found out about it too late. I have an investing rule where
Yeah.
if my friend Zach tells me about it, don't do it. Zach is always like, dude, we have to get in on gay coin. And it's like, first of all, that is a funny thing, but if you know about it, then everyone knows about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
He's kind of like he's a smart guy. He's a good businessman for his own stuff.
Yeah.
But when it comes to investing, he's always hopping on the train.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you're hopping on the train,
It's too late.
it's too late, right?
Well, what I liked about the whole GameStop thing is that it was basically like a grassroots hedge fund.
It was
Yeah.
a revolution, dude.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was a cool thing that the internet
It was
did.
actually.
Did you hear how it
super sick.
started? The guy who led it saw, because all this stuff is public, he saw that one like big hedge fund was trying to short the stock, so they bought like millions of dollars betting they would fail, and he was like, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
like, go fuck yourself, don't
Yeah.
do that. And then he fucking
And he like rallied around the whole meme ability of everything. I mean,
Yeah.
it was genius.
And it was literally like a decentralized hedge fund. And,
Yeah.
and like it was like a hedge fund of the people
Yeah.
fighting against actual.
It was
hedge
cool
funds.
as shit.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
they
we
almost
did lose.
won.
We did lose.
Almost won
yeah,
though.
Almost won.
But the reason they won is because they cheated, and they cheated blatantly.
yeah.
Squanch, dude. Squeenge.
Oh no, they openly cheated. I mean, I know someone that works for Robinhood, and I was like, what went on? And
Oh
he was
yeah,
like,
they openly cheated, but
Yeah.
that's how you know you're winning is when they have to cheat.
Yeah.
Is when even the
Yeah.
most powerful people are like, fuck, we gotta cheat.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's victory.
Well, I think that the most powerful people are perpetually in a state of let's just fucking cheat.
What are
Yeah.
they gonna do?
Yeah.
What are they gonna do? What are these fucking losers on Reddit gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you heard that at some point they turned it off, so you couldn't buy any more
Yeah,
games.
That's
stuff.
I
cheating.
remember
That
that.
is
day.
That
cheating.
I
is
remember
cheating.
that day. It's
They
cheating.
cheated.
Yes.
And it was all on. It was on Robinhood and on the Chinese one. What's the Chinese one?
Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Every time. It's not that.
That's not what it is.
Let's just say it's something else. We don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
Marketplace.
I don't. There's a Chinese version of fucking Robin
It
Hood.
was like
There's a
it-
Chinese version of everything.
Yeah. No, it was just like
There's
an
a
investment.
Chinese version of us doing a podcast in China right now.
Exactly.
There
Well, I
were-
don't know if they're big podcasts.
What would that sound like, Grant Moore?
It's a bunch of Chinese guys wearing yellow face.
It would sound like, hey, this is Queef and Ball, and then the government would instantly come in through the window.
Shoot them in the fucking head.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a sports podcast. Do you know about
Yeah.
the Chinese? do you know about the Chinese UFC fighter?
No.
Okay, so there's this Chinese fighter,
I
right?
think I do.
And
Oh, I
so-
do. Go
yeah.
ahead.
So he basically was like, all of the culture that my government props up is bullshit.
So cool.
Including the sports and like the martial arts that you prop up are an empty shell of the martial arts that should exist and have always existed.
Uh-huh.
And then what he did is that he's like a UFC like MMA guy, right?
Yeah.
And he went around to like the top black belts of every like martial art in China
Oh.
and started beating the fuck out of them.
Right.
In not like
Because
on
it's the guys
street.
who like whose students are all that you see is like them throwing their students around
With
Like,
like
Yeah.
one
jump-
finger.
yeah. Like
And, like-
Steven Seagal level.
Oh, I
martial
love
arts.
him.
He's the best.
love
I knew
him.
you loved him.
He's the
I
best.
love.
Did you buy
him.
his crypto?
He had crypto.
He had a crypto.
Fuck.
It was just Russian money laundering, but
But what'd they do to him?
What they did to him, they fucking deplatformed, debanked. They limited his ability to travel from state to state.
His
in
social
China.
credit score went like super low. He couldn't like Yeah, they're like, dude, go fuck yourself.
yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, a government shouldn't be able to do that.
Remember when Black Mirror made an episode that was like, "What if there was a social score?" And then everyone was like, "That would be really bad."
And then they were already doing it in China.
Yeah.
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 But I mean, I think that's already what social media is. Like your social credit score is your aggregate across platforms.
That's such a good point.
yeah, for
Like-
sure.
Like, so if we were to say, hypothetically say something intensely offensive, right, and that got us shunned online, we would see our followers drop, we would see our social credit score drop, and people wouldn't want to associate us.
But that's what's
in
so
their
amazing.
videos.
Like when I look at it from a comedian standpoint, right?
Mhm.
I look at like people saying like egregiously offensive things,
Yeah.
and I see those people succeeding harder than anyone else. And
I have a theory.
yeah.
I think that I heard some comics talk about this a while ago. I think extreme wins because extreme good or extreme bad, regardless, extreme is a reaction. So if we like said something crazy and people saw it and went, oh God, I hate that. They'd then like say something, they'd engage with it, and they would send it to other people going, isn't this terrible? And engagement goes high. So I think that social media is just a race to extreme so that you can get that intense response.
But
so,
some things are like not as like pushed on by the algorithm. Like the whole Cumtown boom was very fascinating, where it was just like a bunch of racist guys, and then everyone in the country was just like,
yeah, how'd that happen? How'd they like get big? I don't know much.
From my understanding, there were other people on the internet that would record like clips from their podcast,
Yeah.
and then they just had like literally like dozens of YouTube accounts posting clips of their podcast. And there
Whoa.
were so many people posting clips of their podcast that
Yeah.
their podcast like got into the algorithm somehow, and then
Once
and
the
then-
like autistic internet warriors get onto something, like you just let go, and they make it their own thing. Like
Yeah.
they rally around it, and they just fully flush it out.
I'm being very like transparent right now in a way that I wouldn't normally be, but my business plan is to become the king of autistic people. That's my business plan. I mean,
Okay.
like if you look at like Legion of Skanks,
Like the Burger King of
yeah,
yeah.
Of
yeah,
autism.
yeah, of autism.
Yeah,
And,
you're
like,
nailing it.
And I think it's great. I love like that kind of people. Like
Like
a lot
internet
of my friends.
autists.
Yeah, but like a lot of my friends are like autistic people. Like
Yeah.
outside of comedy as well. Like,
Yeah.
Though
What do you think that is, autism? Because I've the extremities of it, you're like, okay, that person is obviously autistic. But like now it feels like the self-diagnosis going around of like everybody who just like can't maintain eye contact for 30 seconds
Well, there's a
seems to
really-
claim they have autism.
there's a really interesting social phenomenon that's going around that's called digital autism.
Yeah, that's okay. This
I
is
don't know what this is.
So digital autism is basically like we are on our phones so much that when you're here in person with another person, like a lot of people are forgetting how to
Interact. Mhm.
because of how plugged in we are.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like it's not autism, but it's becoming very much like autism.
Yeah.
And it's really fascinating what's happening. And I'm
it's
like,
just social degrading.
yeah.
Yeah, or like fucking
Whereas autistic
Decreasing.
people, I mean, like, there's obviously like different levels of autism, but there's some autistic people who are so autistic that they've like mastered socializing because they've like broken it down into a way where it's like, oh well, I am in this situation and this is the type of person that I am.
they
with,
systematize it.
Yeah, they systematize social interactions, and they're the coolest guys ever. Like Dan Lamort, do you guys know him?
Mm-mm.
He's a seller comic. He's a stand comic.
Okay.
Hysterical dude.
Yeah.
And he always just talks about how autistic he is.
Mhm.
Then you meet him and you're like, no way, like you're better at socializing than I am.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
but
make
then
more eye contact than I do.
that's an example where it's like, is that autistic or is that just a guy who's kind of riding this wave of like this is a popular thing to do?
I think he's autistic.
Okay.
But that's the thing about autism is that it's not like one thing.
Yeah.
It's like and that's why there's a spectrum. I don't even know if it's like it's not even like a slider. You know what I mean? It's not like very and not very.
Yeah.
It's like a matrix.
It's
a
it's like a
spectrum.
matrix of like all these different things. It's very nuanced and complicated. Funny story about autism. I'm in an acting class in school.
Yeah.
And I have a scene partner
Okay.
who's like very autistic.
Yeah.
You
You must love that.
And well, it's very hard. Like acting is about like feeling things,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very hard to like break down human emotions to him.
Mm-hmm.
Where he plays this girl. We're both playing women. Okay.
Okay, good start.
and he's playing. I'm playing. He's playing this girl whose like dad is a famous mathematician,
Yeah.
and like he went insane and lost his mind and died. It's a math play.
Perfect role.
Yeah, perfect. And I'm playing his cunty sister from Chicago that moved to New York, and I'm like, oh my god, I love New York. It's like so fabulous. I'm like that, and that's like our dynamic. And I'm like, and he's not really good at acting depressed. And I'm
Oh.
like talking to him, and we're like doing like the scene rehearsal, and I'm like, have you ever been depressed before? And he was like, no. And I was like, I don't know, like, have you ever had like a family member die? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, well, how'd you feel? And he was like, well, I'm fine. And I was like, all right. And I was like, have you ever had like a dog? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, how'd you love your dog? And he's like, so much.
Screech.
and like,
the squeege count on this video.
Yeah.
I'm like, and it's we should switch fucking roles, first of all, because a depressed man
Yeah.
would kill that role.
Mhm.
But like, I'm like trying to explain depression to him, and it's like, it doesn't
The
fully-
dog thing didn't transfer over?
No, because it's like, it's,
They love dogs.
yeah. Some
Yeah.
people think that autism is like an evolution of humanity.
Oh,
yeah,
I've heard that.
that.
You
It
ever
was in
seen the new
Predator?
Predator?
yeah.
Yeah.
So dumb.
But-
Yeah, so dumb. No, don't take me.
Wait, it was in the movie Predator?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were like trying to abduct the autistic kid.
because
They're
he
like,
could like read their alien symbols or something.
That is
imagine,
not autism at all.
yeah.
Dude.
imagine your society is fucked without a Down syndrome child or autistic child.
Yeah,
I think they are.
I'm not with it, dude. Some people get autism and they're really lucky, and they are like
Get it.
prodigies, and some people like
Squanch. Oh
really,
no.
no.
Oh, side squanch.
and they really struggle, man. Like my heart goes out of them, and that's why like I want to perform. That's why I want like those people to be my fans. Like
It's
I
cool
love
that you
bringing
have
joy to
this
those
experience
people.
with that guy, dude. That's
But
kind
then
of cool.
again, so
Yeah.
you're trying to elicit this emotional response from like a group of people who's have kind of hard to get at emotional reactions.
It's Mission Impossible, baby.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
No, but
Mission Impossible.
I saw like how Legion of Skanks did it. Like I went to a bunch of like live shows at Legion of Skanks, and I was
Mhm.
just like, there's no eye contact here,
No.
like at all. And then I
Yeah,
like,
but again, that's where it's like, is this autism or is this just a group of socially inept people who didn't leave their mom's basement and don't talk to different people?
it's both.
Okay.
It's some and some and some of both.
It's a
Mix it-
cocktail.
It's a cocktail.
Cocktail of crazy.
Cocktail. I forgot that we were wearing whiteface until I looked at Jesse.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I don't know.
I also
you
realized.
kind of look the same.
That's mean.
Yeah, dude. God of War, the new game's coming out.
Yeah.
And
Well, I
this
work at
kind of
GameStop.
looks like that. Oh yeah, now you do.
Yeah.
You're okay.
Oh, you do look like Kratos.
We kind of all do.
Yeah.
You look more like Kratos.
Yeah, I look
We'll
cool as
give you
hell.
that.
I
Yeah.
look cool as shit.
You you want to talk about your show at the stand?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Promote it. We're wrapping up here. Eh?
Oh, we're rapping?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Sugar Babies comedy show. Every month. It's probably going to be the last Thursday every month. The first one is October 27th at the Stand NYC. I'm super excited about it. It's like my favorite club in the city. I always hang out there. And the opportunity to perform on that stage is amazing. I'm doing it with Sienna Hubert-Ross, who is so scared of stuff like this that she didn't think it was a good idea to come on the show. But she loves you guys.
It's a sport podcast.
Sports podcast forever.
She doesn't like sports
Rebrand.
forever.
It's a rebrand.
Yeah.
I like how you changed the brand so that it would protect your job, and then the first time you do the new brand, you're like, yeah, let's throw on whiteface. Dude.
This is not whiteface. This is clown makeup.
Okay, I'm just.
This is not why. This is God of War makeup.
This is
How-
clown
How
face
easily
God-
is this gonna come off?
What? How? What?
It's permanent, dude.
Oh no, it's just water.
This is your new life.
It's a tattoo.
No, but it's called Sugar Babies Comedy Show at the Stand NYC. You could get ticket links on my Instagram, Roey Rozen, RoeyRozen. It's in my bio. What else do I have to plug? Watch more episodes of Number One Sports Podcast, formerly known
Forever.
as Queef and Balls. Now much more appropriate. Great fucking podcast. I love doing it. These
And if
guys
you
are
don't come to
so fun
Roey's
having
show,
They rule.
if you don't come to Roey's show, he will squanch.
Squeenge.
Squeenge. He will squeenge in
Squeenge
person.
down high.
This has been Number One Sports Podcast.
Forever.
Have a good night.